I think season 4, it's a different one. You know, I think there's a lot more character development with me, Glenn, Colin, and Gary. I think you kind of see a lot more of our personality come through this season. And, you know, it's just the usual boat drama, you know, boatmances, crew drama. It's, you know, the same kind of thing, just different. I don't know how we manage it. We just keep getting ourselves into more situations. We do a bit, you know, if we're in the same area, like London or LA, for sure we'll meet up and, you know, the odd message, but nothing, you know, too consistent. I think more just because we're away kind of living our own lives, so it's harder to keep in contact with each other. So it's nothing what people would like. I think it's a few episodes in where, you know, we quite clearly share a kiss. Yeah, and I mean, I guess you have to wait and see what develops or what happens if, you know, it just stays at that. But yeah, it's a few episodes in. I think there was kind of always something a bit there, but he always had a girlfriend. No, I don't think so. I think it kind of naturally happened. I think, you know, I obviously, you know, Colin's a good looking guy, but for me it was kind of almost a friendship. And you know, when you're friends with someone for that long and they have a partner, you kind of put them in the friend zone. So I wasn't exactly like foreseeing it or excited, but, you know, usually I do kind of make out with people I'm friends with. So, you know, I find that, you know, I don't know, like, I find people's personalities attractive. So if I'm friends with you, I probably find you attractive in some sort of manner. You're gonna have to watch the season and see. Yeah, it definitely puts some, you know, a bit of a spanner in the works and challenges, you know, all of our friendships, my friendships with the boys' friendship with each other. I don't know why, you know, it kind of gets complicated, but it does. I guess that's what happens when you kind of start making out with all your work colleagues. So yeah, it definitely leads to some kind of interesting conversations. Yeah, I was annoyed. I was a bit, you know, frustrated that kind of Gary was making things once again about him. It was like, you know, this, you know, I can have my own life and it not be about you. So for me, it was a little frustrating and, again, leading to kind of some awkward conversations that I'm like, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, this has nothing to do with you. You know, I'm still friends with everyone. Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, you kind of need to watch the season and see kind of what happens, but I don't want to give too much away. But we definitely don't hate each other. That I can tell you for sure. Yeah, same kind of thing. You know, we're all living across the world doing our own thing, and in that bubble, I'm all about the boys, but I'm pretty easy to be like, nah, when I leave the bubble. But you never know what's going to happen in the future, or what has happened, what is happening. Yeah, you just don't know. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's no like exclusive labels. Let's put it that way. The guests are really great. We have definitely some, you know, interesting characters that, you know, put us to the test. We have some reoccurring guests that, you know, are absolutely great. We have some amazing guests. We've got some quiet guests. So kind of same as every year. But yeah, as per usual, you know, we get some challenges. I think there were like several injuries, to be honest. Kind of wake up every day kind of going, what's going to happen today? I can definitely confirm everyone made it out alive. So that was definitely a plus. But yeah, I think there were a few injuries, and, you know, it happens on boats. Boats are dangerous things, and especially when you're not used to being on them. Yeah, it was a different season for me for sure. You know, I had some obstacles. You know, the girls with the greenest shoes I've had, they were pretty inexperienced. I feel like there was some maybe tension because of boat drama, like physically the boat, and I think that kind of led to the interior team kind of being more pressurized, maybe because there were certain departments who felt a bit out of control, and that's, you know, what people do. They try to control what they can control. So that's kind of my take on it. But yeah, it was hard for me. I take my job seriously, and I was feeling pressure that I hadn't felt before, which was difficult. we'll have to see what happens. I think for me, I've had, two really successful seasons. Hopefully a third successful season. I guess we'll have to find out. So yeah, for sure. If the time, like I say every year, if the time is right and, Bravo want me back and I'm still just, hanging out in London and stewardessing, then yeah, why not?